from all around your lawn. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.
Good morning and welcome to the GDFL Netball Show for round 12. Joining me on the show today, we have Amanda Hanley from Belpost Hill Netball Club. Welcome, Amanda.
Good morning, Fee. Good morning, Donna.
Good morning. Oh no, you haven't said me yet.
No, I can say
Donna
you,
Francesi. I'm here from Anarchy.
Absolutely. Well done, Donna.
Thank
Introducing
you.
yourself.
Thanks, Fee.
Morning, girls. Going to have a quick look at last week's games and probably a few close ones and whatever that we can have a look at and have a chat about. Firstly, we've got Winchelsea 47 defeated Inverleigh 42.
Good game.
Close game.
Absolutely, and you know, we've talked about Inverleigh being such a young team, having lots of young girls out there and you know, a team of the future, and they were last year and they just missed out on a 5, but you know, Winchelsea sitting top of the ladder undefeated. Who played out there?
Okay, so this week we had Julia Knott, Jacinta Todd.
Yep.
Back after not playing for the last few weeks.
Yep.
Renee Pilkington, Hayley McCallum, Rasha Hunia,
Sorry?
Alice Walker,
What was that?
Rasha Hunia,
Right.
Alice Walker, Bronnie Walker, Angie Mawson and Meg Royal played for Winchelsea.
So that's a couple of B graders who've played up and under 17.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Meg's under 17, but I know she is a junior player at the club. So Bronwyn, Angie and Rasha are all B grade players.
There we go.
Yeah, I'd just like to make a special mention to Katie Garner. What a phenomenal effort. I'm not sure who else is in the running for Rookie of the Year, but I think she would definitely be someone that the coaches would be looking at nominating this year.
Yep.
Fantastic effort.
Yeah,
Katie, well done.
Yeah, and well done to Inverleigh. They really obviously stepped it up, and you know, Winch this week. We're going to be chatting to Jason a little bit later on the show about the people that they've had out there and whatever, but have utilised those B grade players, those junior players and things like that. So we'll be able to chat a bit more about that. The next game, Bannockburn 42 defeated East Geelong 34 in.
Another close game, 8 goals there.
Absolutely a close game, and I guess, you know, two teams that will be, you know, East Geelong are sitting 4th on the ladder, and Bannockburn are still fighting for that 5th position, so a great game from them.
Not the result I expected.
No.
I actually expected East Geelong to run away with this game quite easily. It doesn't appear that East Geelong had anyone out for the game, so both the Shipper sisters played. Bannockburn have got 2 new players to their side, so Amy Warmwald, who has played, she played 1 quarter in goal attack for the game, and Ellen Cook, who played a full game in goal defence.
And they're the 2 newies?
They're the 2 new players to Bannockburn, and a special mention, Jessica Kennedy was back this week as a result of an ankle injury for the last couple of weeks. So
I guess we don't know if those girls are permanently in the team or whether we'll just keep an eye on that and see if they're playing each week out at Bannockburn. The next game, Belpost Hill 65 defeated North Geelong 40. Amanda,
Actually, that's a bit closer than what I thought it would be, Amanda.
At one stage in the first quarter, we looked at the scores and we're like, oh, only up by a couple of goals. Like, it's actually quite...
Oh, hang on, we better start playing now.
So Elise Boy was back this week for us. North Geelong were without Sylvia.
Was she injured?
She was not well. She was unwell. So I don't know if there's an illness or one of the nasty viruses that are going around at the moment. So Sylvia wasn't there at all. They did have a 1 match permit player, Hayley Burgess, who played goal shooter.
And she's from Lara, is she, Amanda?
Yeah, she's not playing at Lara currently. Her boyfriend's playing at North Geelong, but her GFL club, or a club that she has originated from, is Lara, and she was a lovely goaler. So that gave Brooke Young a little good support in the goal ring. Matt tried a few different things this week and took Kim off at half-time and flicked Elise Boy into goals.
Okay. Good. But Kim obviously still sitting top of the ladder there. And
how many goals did Kim get this week?
Not as many as last week.
Disappointing. So disappointing.
Half a game to do it in.
Unbelievable.
And the next game, Werribee 58 defeated Belmont 28. What a game there by Werribee, because we know that Belmont have got some strength there this year, and they're fighting for that 5th position as well. They're one of the teams, but Werribee just obviously dominated there. Who were the ins there? Because I know they're another team.
Yeah, Belmont Lions looking at the match day report were without Julia Millard, who is a key circle defender for them. And I think she sits in the goalkeeper goal defence role in the games, primarily goal defence. So that would have been a big hole for her out of their set lineup. And you know, Werribee are just getting stronger and stronger.
They are.
They're winding themselves up for finals. You know, Michaela Ward's, you know, in the team and's been consistently playing for the last few weeks. Danny Stewart the same, and they've got a really strong set 9 players. Yeah,
and I guess coming into the finals, they'd want to know that, they'd want to be set for that, and they've really settled that team, which I know we were questioning earlier in the year what's happening in between some of the GFL games and things like that.
But definitely a big difference between 5th and 3rd on the ladder.
Absolutely. There is. The next one, Corio 50 defeated Anarchy 44. Donna, down there, I think that we actually picked Anarchy.
I think we did.
Yeah.
See, don't pick us again, would you? God, you make me sick. No, look, good game down there, actually. The first half was very close. And we had a new play in our goal attack as Georgia, that's her name, sorry. So she came over and she did really well with Loz up in the goals. Loz actually did really well, shooting a lot of goals.
Laura was missing.
Laura was missing, yeah. She was away, I think she was on holidays, good for her. So in saying that, Georgia actually hurt herself in the 3rd quarter halfway through. We were 2 to 4 goals up at that stage. It looked like we were about to step our, you know, the foot on the pedal, and unfortunately that happened, and boy, it was a circus after that, because we chucked Eddie into goals and she had no idea what she was doing because she's a defender, and but Corio, you know, they kept their cool and off they went, and you know, they performed really well on Saturday. They should be proud of themselves, Corio.
Who was shooting out at Corio?
Yeah, so Michelle Rozakis, she's a former ANL player. Quality player, and great to see her back in the goals. And
she bombed it. Like wherever she was, it didn't matter what our defenders did. Boy, she just got them from any angle.
Yeah, she's a very tough and experienced opponent, Michelle.
So
and actually Brooke Malia wasn't playing either. So I don't know where she was.
But there we go. Corio stepped it up.
They did.
And the last game was Thompson 52 defeated Geelong West down at our court, and we've got a bit of that on TV. Difference in that game was Melody. Her height down there, we just had nobody that could sort of keep up with her height in the thing. I think there were two quarters that were actually even with them, the 2nd and the 3rd, 2nd and 4th maybe. And yeah, there were probably a couple of changes that go.
So where did Thompson step up from there, because you lost by 15 in the end, Fee?
It was the beginning, right at the beginning.
So
they took off and we were too slow to take off, and then in the 2nd quarter we held it. We actually were up during those 2 quarters that we were even with them, but we dropped it in that last bit. Still, it's the first time that quite a few of these girls had played together again. For West. It is starting again. I know that I say it each week, but it is starting again. But anyway,
good.
Thompson did really well. Can't take that away from them. Anyway, we'll be back after the break, and we'll be having a chat to Jason Woolley from Winchelsea.
We are the Raiders from all around.